back to my channel. Today I have a mid-May message for all of the Sagittariuses out in the collective. Please note this is going to be a general reading, so it is not going to resonate with every single Sagittarius out in the collective. I ask that you take with you what resonates and leave the rest behind. If you are new to my channel, welcome to Eileen Into Spirit. My name is Eileen Rouse. I am a psychic intuitive, a spiritual coach, and a sound healing practitioner. So without further ado, Sagittarius, let's go ahead and dive right into your mid-May message. So Sagittarius, we are starting out with milk and honey, lightning with power, and answer the call. Okay. So the heart of your reading here, Sagittarius, is lightning and power. So right off the bat, the first thing that popped into my head with lightning, I got a glimpse of the Tower card in the Tarot. And the Tower card truly speaks about destruction and enlightenment. The word power here is truly referencing the energy of force, okay? I feel a lot of times we don't recognize our own strengths, how much power we actually have with our actions, our words, the things that we do, okay? And I feel that your message this mid-month is really about understanding the truth about power. You know, energy is energy. Energy is neither good nor bad. I feel that where people get misconstrued in that message is that the intention that you set behind your action truly determines whether the outcome is going to be good or bad. And as you can see with milk and honey, when I see milk and honey, it really talks about abundance. It talks about prosperity. It talks about being authentically pure and enjoying the sweetness of life, right? So I feel that for you this month, it's really about you sort of expecting the best out of any situation or circumstance that you find yourself in. It's about being very neutral in how you feel about how certain things play out in your life. Because again, remember that the intention that you set behind it truly determines whether the outcome will be good or bad. You know, I think that's one of the biggest things when it comes to the law of attraction and how the law of attraction actually works, you know, when like attracts like. But the thing is that people don't recognize that your thoughts and your feelings and how you perceive things and how much energy you put into something truly determines the outcome of what transpires. And so I feel that for you this mid-month, it's really about you tuning into your own inner strength, tuning into your power. What is it that you are being called to do that you're sort of laxing on, right? Like I feel like the intention or the thoughts and emotions behind what you're being called to do, what's preventing you from taking action towards that. Because I feel like you're not really stepping into your power just yet. It's almost like you're afraid of it. You're afraid of what might transpire. You're afraid that you might hurt someone, or you're afraid that you might, you know, that things won't work out the way that you want it to. Again, it's almost like you're looking at it as this could be good and this could be bad. But you have to understand that power is neutral. It doesn't look at things as good or bad. What creates the good or bad is the action, the intention behind it. So let's go ahead and dive into the tarot here. I feel that you're ultimately wanting to experience life in a much healthier way. I think ultimately that's the thing, is you're wanting to experience it in a much healthier way. You're wanting to be supported in your actions. You're wanting to feel loved and nurtured. And I feel like you're not really, it's almost like there's just so much going on in your mind right now that I feel that when it comes to stepping into your power, you sort of stop yourself because you're like, I can't see beyond where I'm at. That's what I see here with the King of Swords, okay? The King of Swords trusts his intuition, okay? The King of Swords sort of rises above everything and sort of cuts out all of the bullshit. It's plain and simple. I feel that the bullshit for you here, Sagittarius, is that you need to stop overthinking it and just trust in the process. Trust that wherever you're being led, whatever action you take, it's ultimately leading you towards something. The Queen of Pentacles really speaks about, you know, being supported and having all of the resources needed to be able to experience this life of bliss, or the sweetness of life, okay? The other thing about Milk and Honey is that it speaks about your authenticity. Are you truly being authentic to who you are? Are you truly honoring your authenticity? Because I feel a lot of times, Sagittarius, you're a mutable sign. So you sort of morph into different ways of being depending on who you're with. And the thing is that you have to stop sort of camouflaging yourself or conforming yourself to the perceptions or the expectations of other people, and just do you. That's ultimately what you need to do. Your power and your strength is just being authentically you, no matter how odd it might be, and no matter how different it is from what other people expect of you. It's about learning to trust that your instincts are dead on, right? And they're leading you exactly where you need to be. There's no doubt or confusion there, right? You need to ultimately like run towards the things that make you happy, that make you stand out, that make you you. And I feel that a lot of times you tend to get very confused about being authentically you, because either you're afraid of what other people might think of you, you're afraid that you might lose certain people, or you're afraid you might disagree with other people. It doesn't matter. That's the bullshit that you need to cut out, okay? Now, the Knight of Swords with the Seven of Cups here is really about running towards the things that are truly authentically you. And it's sort of choosing wisely, like being very conscious about and aware of the choices that you make, okay? And again, that's where your strength and your power is here, right? I feel like there is a part of you that is being called to sort of do something different or make a different choice. And I feel that there's a lot of uncertainty and a lot of doubt that is preventing you, that's sort of clouding your decision, because you're like, well, what if it's the wrong choice? What if I make the wrong choice? Or what if I make the wrong move, right? But here's the thing. You just have the Six of Swords here that just showed up with the Six of Pentacles. Look at that, double sixes. It doesn't matter what choice you make. You're never going to make a mistake. There are no mistakes in life. None whatsoever. So understand, Sagittarius, here, that when you can truly stand in your power, you can truly be authentically you and not be afraid of where it's going to lead you or who you are going to become, you will always be led to exactly where you need to be. And everything will sort of balance itself out. And all the things that you were overthinking about and all the things that you were concerned about will sort of dissipate and sort of fall away, because they won't have anything to latch onto. The Six of Pentacles speaks a lot about reciprocal energy, okay? And we started off with power, which is all about your energy, your authenticity, who you are, and you sort of standing in that power. I want to point out that the Six of Swords is a rite of passage. And the Six of Swords really speaks about leading you towards your destined path. Now, the one thing that you need to know about the Six of Swords is that in order for you to walk the path that you are destined for, you have to leave all the bullshit behind. You have to start brand new. You have to let go of all of the people, all of the things that just aren't you. If they're not in alignment with who you are authentically, if it's something you don't believe in, if it's something that doesn't make you feel good, don't take it with you, because it's not who you are authentically. It's not your power. It's not who you are. Okay? So again, I feel that you're needing to really tune in to your authenticity, your power, and allow yourself to just be you, right? And I see that very clearly here with the Three of Wands and awakening. So the Three of Wands really speaks about progress, right? Every step that you take, every action that you take leads you that much closer to your destined path. Awakening is really about just being aware and recognizing this is who I am. And, you know, I will tell you, Sagittarius, 2019 was my year of awakening. I let go of so many people. I let go of so much bullshit in my life that I literally, to this day right now, only have 2 friends. 2, that's it. 2. I don't need any more than that, because I know what my power is. I know who I am. And people can either take me for who I am, or they can walk out the door. I don't need them. This is the sort of mentality that you're needing to attain here, Sagittarius. You're needing to stand in your power. Honor yourself in who you are authentically, right? And I feel that once you do that here, you'll be able to find so much joy, so much happiness. You'll start to see all of the things that you thought were challenges or obstacles or barriers that were in your way will just fall away. You'll be able to break through them easily, effortlessly, right? You will find so much more balance in who you are, and it'll no longer be a chore to carry any burdens or responsibilities that are no longer yours, right? Because now you're just balancing yourself. You're balancing your energy and that which you love, and that's it. Okay? And I think that's the beautiful thing here. So we now have the Ace of Cups with the Two of Cups. Look at that. Okay. I absolutely love this because the Ace of Cups really speaks about filling one's own cup. Okay. The Ace of Cups is basically a new beginning in relationships. And I feel for you, Sagittarius, that, you know, this is really about you learning to recognize your worth in who you are emotionally and in relationships, right? Because maybe you were someone who conformed yourself to make somebody else happy. And the thing is, Sagittarius, is that in order for you to find true, authentic love, you have to love yourself first. You have to love and honor yourself and never compromise who you are for someone else, because it's not your job to make somebody else happy, and it's not your job to fulfill the needs or desires of someone else. Because in order for a love relationship, even in a relationship with oneself, you have to identify who you are. And you have to be able to see yourself and love yourself genuinely and wholly before you can give of yourself. This is the whole reason why we have this phrase, you must fill your own cup. Okay? The Two of Cups is about the partnerships, all of the energy that flows in and out of partnerships and relationships, right? Everything flows fluidly. And the thing is that when you are just as much a part of any type of relationship or partnership in your life as the other individual, right? So a relationship is not just one person, it's both people. And both people have to flow in and out of each other's energy, but also recognize that they're responsible for their own flow. So I feel for you, Sagittarius, is that you're needing to stand in your power. You're needing to recognize your power. You're needing to honor your power. And you're needing to really be authentic. Be okay with who you are. And understand and recognize that not everyone is going to be your cup of tea. Not everyone is going to like you or love you or appreciate you. And that's okay. That's the bullshit you can cut out of your life. So Sagittarius, this is your message this month. I want to thank you so much for joining me today, and I look forward to seeing you next time with your new message. Bye, guys.